is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about Malik Beasley, a guy that everybody's saying that either they talking about him, you're sleeping on him, or everybody just happy that he doing his thing, from going from not playing at all on the Denver Nuggets to being a trade asset for them to move because they didn't really want to pay him. Everybody say why they didn't keep Malik Beasley? Why did they trade Beasley? They didn't want to pay him. The man is going to be a free agent. They already have their core. They already have their nucleus. They already have the guys that they want to build around. They already know who are their core guys. And Beasley was a guy that had potential. They knew that they can trade him. They knew that they can move him because he had value. They knew that he was a guy that was movable, and they was able to get that done very quickly. Soon as they decided they wanted to move in a different direction, they was able to find somebody like the Minnesota Timberwolves that was willing to take him. And he has been a perfect fit with the Timberwolves because they like to get up and down. They allow him to get the angles. They allow him to score easy because the floor is open. Majority of the players on the court can shoot, allowing him to drive to the rim and get those angles in those lanes to cut. I like the fact that he has switched it up and been more versatile, cutting to the rim. If he plays off the ball, being able to handle the ball and get to the rim and finish with either hand, or even if he has to finish above the rim, he's still showing that he can knock down the mid-range too, which is pretty good. He also needs to improve that area if he wants to stay efficient, if he wants to continue to stay a 20-plus point scorer, because you just don't want to get off to the start that he got off, being a 20-point scorer, and fall off. You want to continue to let that thing go, and hopefully this could be your career. A lot of people think that he still is a role player and a bench guy. People are not really looking at Beasley as a superstar in the making. People are not really looking at him as an all-star caliber player, even though you can say he's putting up all-star caliber numbers. People are not really looking at him like that, but people are just impressed that he has been able to do it for so long, because he was able to average 20 points in February and so far in March, which is a pretty great streak, 19 points and 20 points. So for him to average 20.7 for his career in Minnesota is a great story for him and a great look for the NBA, because now they got somebody else that people are willing to watch. People are noticing, and people really want to see what's going to happen next with him. And I think that that's a great sign for the Timberwolves, finding somebody that, yeah, you had to give up some stuff to get, him and Juancho, but him and Juancho have shown that they can give you space for Towns and D'Angelo Russell, allowing them to play in pick and roll, allowing them to have the room for them to operate. Russell has looked great too for the Timberwolves. Hasn't shot the ball great every game, but they're allowing him to be who he is, and he's knocking down threes. He's making plays. He's scoring the way he has mastered so far, and he has been a 20-point scorer so far for them too. And Towns hasn't even played with them really that much this season, but also since they got Russell, he hasn't really played that much either. So when you look at it from that perspective, at the end of the day, it shows you that Beasley numbers are definitely going to go down, because Towns going to want some of that ball. He's going to want some of those touches, and he's going to take a lot of opportunities away because they're going to go to him, which means Beasley is not going to be a 20-point scorer unless he shows a way to play off the ball a lot more frequently. And if they're willing to pass him and find him, he can still get those opportunities. He's just not going to be able to do it on the ball as much as he's doing now, because right now they need somebody to score. They need somebody to take some of those shots, and Beasley has took that opportunity, and he has took a great advantage of it, and that has helped his numbers go up across the board. I just like the fact that he's doing it efficiently. It's not like he's just going out there taking a bunch of shots just because they're available and that's it. He taking shots, but he's knocking them down efficiently. He's making shots. He's taking shots, but he's making them. He's not just shooting 41, 42, 38, 9% from the field. He's shooting great from the field and great from three and great from the free throw line, which is the habits and the great shots that you want him to take if you really want to be serious. Right now, his contract is worth nothing. Right now, he's not a guy that's really highly valued. And right now, the Timberwolves have the cap space to keep him if they want to. So this trade has really worked in their favor, taking a gamble on a guy that has been in the G League, has taken a gamble on a guy that a lot of people, it was interested in, but they was willing to come up with the package to take that gamble. And right now, he has become a perfect fit within their offense. He has become a perfect fit within their team. And now we're just going to see how him and Towns and Russell play together. He's not a great defender, neither is Towns or Russell, so that's going to be a problem. Is they're going to give up a lot of points, but they're going to get a lot of points. They're going to have to outscore their team. I mean, their opponent. If they want to really become serious, they're going to have to find defenders. And Beasley is not that guy, but he is mobile. He is athletic. He is very, physical. So he has the right type of skills and body to do it. He just hasn't been able to put it together with effort, energy, and the instincts to become a great defender. But other than that, Beasley has been able to, take full advantage of his situation, but he has done it in the right way. So I have no problem with the numbers. I actually think they're impressive. Like everybody else that has been rooting for him and wanted me to make this video. But at the same time, I want to see more. I want to see him take this start, take this game, and consistently do it when Towns come back. I don't want him to take all the shine and all the light while Towns is gone. And then when he comes back, he's a bench player, back a role player, back a guy that's gonna give you 11 to 13 points. I want to see him play at the same intensity, the same impact level. Even if you don't average 20 points, give me at least 16 to 18 points per game, because then you'll be proving Denver right. If we got Jamal Murray, we got Gary Harris and we got Michael Porter Jr., we really ain't gonna have no opportunity and no touches for him. So, we don't want to be paying a guy that's gonna leave because he wants the opportunity to play. So they traded him to get something back for him. So Denver, it makes sense why they traded they made sense why they traded Malik Beasley, because if you're not gonna pay him and you don't really have the minutes for him, then you have to get something for him, unless you get nothing, because he's gonna walk away in free agency to a team that's willing to take the gamble on him, like the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it was a worthy gamble so far for them, so it made sense. But if you're not going to utilize a guy, you're not going to play the guy, get something for him in the trade. So Denver did the right thing. So that's all I say about that trade. It's just that people feel like he's better than Gary Harris, and they should have got rid of Gary Harris, or they should have just kept Malik Beasley and played him over Gary Harris, because Gary Harris haven't played that well so far, and Beasley has been a lot more efficient and playing a lot more aggressively than Harris so far in Minnesota. He even did that last year when he did get the minutes when Harris was gone. But that's what people feeling, and I agree with that. Harris ain't the same, but he has been beat up, he has been toe up, and he has to get his touch and his feel back. And once he do, we'll see if he's going to be better than Beasley or play at the same level. But right now, he's been inefficient in his shooting. Hasn't been there. But Denver haven't gave up or, stopped believing in Harris. They still giving him the opportunity to start. They still giving him the opportunity to play. They just let you know they just still in confidence and belief and love and trust and commitment in him. They gave him the money. They gave him the opportunity. And it seems like right now they're staying with him. And that's how you make the player come back to what they were before, by doing stuff like that. And that's what Denver is doing. So I have no problem with Denver's decision. I have no problem with them keeping Gary Harris. And I have no problem with Malik Beasley getting traded and balling on the whole NBA. Actually, I love it for him. And I'm glad that he got this opportunity because if he came in Denver, he was only going to be a bench player at best. And now he can be a starting caliber player and put up numbers that can possibly get him some accolades and possibly get him an all-star team. Some people even think that he has a chance to win most improved player, which is something that he wasn't going to get in Denver. So it worked out for both teams. Because Denver, they fell off a little bit, but it wasn't because of Malik Beasley because he wasn't playing anyway. So that wasn't the problem. So we'll see what happens with both teams. We'll see what happens with Gary Harris, and we'll see what happens with Malik Beasley. And we'll see if Beasley can take a step to the next level. Is he gonna take a level down, or is he gonna play at the consistent level that he is right now? When Towns come back, will he be the perfect fit? Will he be a bad fit? And can he fit with him in general, even when D'Angelo Russell is on the court? So those questions we still have to see answered. But until then, we have to watch and see what happens. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis. I'm done. All I can tell you is check out my website, analysisPlayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisPlayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that likes on Facebook. Thanks for everybody that continues to like on YouTube. Also, if you want merchandise, I have a spreadshirt in the comment section below. And in the description, click the spreadshirt. You can buy merchandise. Also, if you want to buy merchandise physically, you can just message me on Facebook. I got pictures and stuff like that that allow you to see the shirts that I have available and the logos I have available. You can change the color of the logo. You can change the color of the shirt. I'm just giving you examples on my Facebook page, and I can get it shipped out to you. Other than that, Quinn Wade basketball analysis. I'm gone. And let me know what you guys think about the Nuggets and the Timberwolves and Malik Beasley in general. Quinn Wade basketball analysis is gone.